Okay, hello again folks, I'm King Blacktooth. This is my Japanese location test mod for Vega, or Claw. So to begin with, his red focus looks like so. So he gets a lot of rose petals on his attack. And I think it looks really nice, especially the way they shift to the left when you've done the attack. I think that looks really cool. And just to recap, it's got two levels. Level 1 doesn't crumple, and maximum level does. It costs 2 meter bars to use, and can absorb 12 hits. Now if you FADC into it, it costs 4 meter bars and only absorbs 6 hits. Okay, so on to the Vega specific stuff. The first one is crouching light punch on hit is +5. So I think that changed it from a 1 frame link to a 2 frame link, because it went from +4 to +5. So let's see if I can do it, because I'm absolutely rubbish. Oh, nearly, I'm getting it. Yes! Okay, I'm not going to attempt it anymore, but I haven't practiced Vega at all, so I'm pretty impressed with that. But hopefully that's +5, so tell me if anything doesn't seem right about that, but it should be +5 now. The next one is crouching heavy punch ? So they weren't sure if it was crouching heavy punch or not, but I did it to heavy punch because I don't know what else to do it to if it's not heavy punch. And that's +2 active frames. Okay, so I assume that's to make it a better anti-air. So I've stuck the frames one before and one after. Okay, just to give it a general better hitbox rather than putting it later or not. So here we go. So it went through there quite a bit, doesn't it? So it might benefit me changing it, depending on what you guys say, to making it both the frames after the current active frames, to make it just generally more later in the attack. So that's based on feedback, that one. Okay, the next thing is down forward heavy kick is now +2 on block from -3, so that's an extra +5 advantage. Okay, so that's that move on block only, so let's get him blocking. So the way I did this was I increased the hit stun by 2 and reduced recovery by 3, so a mixture of both there. And from this range I can't grab him, but I assume that's because I'm hitting him with my latter active frames, so it's actually more than +2. Okay, because at close range I can grab him in time, so hopefully that's +2 now on block. Okay, and the next thing is EX Scarlet Terror is +4 invincibility. Okay, so I think this is a bit weird, but you guys know better than me. EX Scarlet Terror is that thing, and now has 4 frames of invincibility to hit and projectile. So if I get Goken to do this, okay, so I'm going to try doing it. The weird thing is that the active frames don't come out until frame 7, so 4 frames of invincibility don't seem to do anything. So I just find that a bit weird, to be honest. And you guys will obviously tell me about that, but you guys probably know that it comes out in 7 frames rather than 4. So hopefully you already knew that 4 frames of invincibility was going to be a bit weird. I don't know, that's what it is, so that's what I got reported anyway. So the next thing, what have I got? Ultra 1, vertical hitbox is better. Actually, the actual words were Ultra 1's hitbox is better. So I thought vertical hitbox is the thing you're worried about, because sometimes they drop out. So I tried to stop that by just increasing the vertical hitbox on the knee and the first slice. So what that means is let's see if I can do this. The knee and the first slice have better hitboxes. So as you can see, that was quite down, but it's also got quite an up hitbox as well. Because blocking it gives you a punish, so it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I've made it too big, I don't know. But hopefully that just means that if I get them at certain really high jump, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but hopefully that'll catch him now rather than letting him drop out, as is the case sometimes. Okay, Ultra 2 startup from 8 frames to 5 frames, so -3 frames on startup of Ultra 2. I'm not going to bother showing that, but I hope it's there. You know, because it's not as easy as just changing the numbers and that's it. Sometimes it doesn't quite correlate, so hopefully that is true. I don't know what it used to look like, so you guys will know if anything new opens up for that. EX roll, +4 on block instead of 0. So now you get a nice bit of pressure there, +4. So you may even be able to go into crouching something without the fear of reversal, maybe, I don't know. And then lastly, mask pickup. Okay, so to pick up the mask you need down, punch, punch. I have not actually implemented this. I assume it's because you don't always want the mask. So they're turning it into like a Cody pickup where you have to actively press down, punch, punch to pick it up. Because sometimes you might want the extra damage that you can deal, so you don't want to have to worry about walking over the mask. So the main reason I couldn't put it in is because I couldn't get rid of the system to pick it up automatically, because that's not a Vega thing, that's a system thing. So I haven't changed that, but that's not a big deal at the minute, but it would have been nice. So anyway, that's Vega in a nutshell. So hopefully you guys can have some fun with that, and I look forward to seeing if anyone thinks of anything new or any new pressure tools, especially with that. Oh wait, not that. And thank you for watching. So when you want to install my mod, you need to download the mod in the download link in the video, and then extract the file. You'll have your character name changes, so a nice readme to let you know what I've changed and how I changed it, and installation instructions if you don't want to listen to me. And you'll have a character name.bac and character name.bcm. So the next thing you need to do is find your Capcom directory, because your Super Street Fighter 4 files will be in there. Mine's in the C drive in program files, but if you bought it on Steam it'll probably be in your Steam directory somewhere. So you go in to Super Street Fighter 4. Now you've got some patch 1.07 and patch 1.06. You need to find the one with your most up-to-date character. For example, if we were doing Sagat, his most up-to-date one would be in 1.07, as well as Ryu, Yuri, Dudley, DJ and Cody. But most characters are in 1.06. The character I'm doing is in there, and most characters are. I'll mention it if it's in 1.07. So you go in, and then you go into Battle, Regulation, Latest AE, and then you find the character we're doing. I'm doing Bison, which has got the name Vega at the moment. And so you'll have the character name.bac, character name.bcm, and all you need to do is, I recommend making a backup and copying those files in and rename them original, just so you got them as backup. And then you just copy over my ones into there, and that'll allow you to play as my modded version in arcade mode, training mode and versus mode. So you can have some fun. If you've got local friends to play with, you could update 2 characters that I do and then fight against each other with the new changes. That would be quite interesting. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I hope that has helped.